Hello, my contestant number is 1057, and I am competing for the SkillsUsa 2024 pin design. This pin design that I chose to make is the California grizzly bear. The reason I decided to choose this particular design is to show greatness and powerfulness that our state represents. This grizzly bear that I chose was chosen as the state animal in 1953 to show the symbol of nature and beauty. My design represents California because it shows fierceness and beauty. The qualities my design possesses is the boldness and how straightforward it is. When I look at my design, I think it would make a great symbol and impact on others, and it would give confidence to whoever wears it. I feel like people would want to wear my design because it's simple, yet it's bold, and that something can be worn for any occasion. Moving on to the color scheme, I chose light brown, black, dark brown, yellow, white, and pink. To walk you through the process, I started with this as my original picture. I decided not to go with this particular design is because I think it's too harsh in all aspects. To walk you through the picture, I started with the black background to represent the presence of the bear. And I wanted to make more of a presence behind the bear, but I thought it clashed too much with the image. For the board the bear is holding, I chose to put up a sign to represent SkillsUsa in a pretty straightforward way. But then I realized the font and the color and the board did not complement well. Moving on to the bear itself on this image, I chose the California bear to represent how strong we could be. But with all the image and elements together, I did not think it looked great together. So I had to come up with another way to show my work. This is an alternative design that I came up with, which was my second attempt. I decided to go with light colors on this bear because I thought the light colors would complement the details well, and I think it would show the boldness of the words. I think it also shows the soft nature of how a bear can be. The process of this is when I started with the California poppy to add something different. But then I did more research, and it was to represent the Golden State. The more research I did, I realized that the California poppy did not make sense at all, knowing I have no elements of the Golden State. This is a picture zooming in on the California poppy on the previous picture. The previous design I did above was a zoom in for right now. I wanted to give more insight on why I didn't add this flower, as it is a great symbol. One reason is because I loved it, but I didn't think it went very well with the picture going all together. I feel like the colors on the flowers were out of nowhere on the bear, and I also think that California poppy is not something that would go well with this design, because I think it is something random and it just didn't fit well with the image altogether. Moving on to my final design, which is my final attempt. This is my final attempt on design, and this is the zoom in. I chose this as the final design because I think that the bear is supposed to look like very fierce and very bold and standing out. I think choosing the light colors is a really good element, and I think that it would show great gentleness in nature, and how I think it's relating to the bear because it shows how amazing the nature could be, which is why I added the elements of nature in the background. I think this would represent SkillsUsa really well because I think it's a great figure to show other people and give them inspiration. The reason why I think it would give great inspiration is because I think anybody would be able to wear this very well, and I also think that it's something that can go with anything. The reason why I chose the color scheme is because I think a bear would be this in my eyes, although I did choose other colors in my alternative design, which were bold ones. The reason why I chose dark colors for my first one and light ones for my final design is because I think it shows great separation on how two elements could be. The reason why I chose the pin design was because I think that you can wear pins basically anywhere, to any occasion, to festivities to parties to birthdays. And this is my whole design board. Thank you for your time and consideration.